Welcome back to another Pokemon Following Friday, where every Friday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going down in price. But before we get started, we got to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Arizona TCG. If you guys have a couple graded cards or a ton of graded cards you're looking to sell and you want to make sure you're getting that top dollar, Arizona TCG is perfect for you. You just send them your graded cards, and that is it. They're going to handle everything else. They're going to take professional scans of your cards. Then they're going to post it on their massive weekly eBay auctions. And they always got some bangers on here. There's a Gem Mint 10 Umbreon right here for $1,300 current bid. Another one right here for $1,100 current bid. So if people are trusting them to sell the Umbreon VMAX and a PSA 10, you can trust them with all your graded card needs. And the best part about all this is you can track everything, change it to buy it now, and they charge almost the exact same amount as if you started your own eBay store, did it yourself. But this eBay store already has 100% positive feedback with over 10,000 cards sold. So definitely check them out. The link is in the description. But all right, let's get to it. Starting off with the Chilling Reign booster box. Yeah, it's gone down. It was $220 the last month here. Let's check 3 months. So yeah, $220 was the high. And we did have a few sales over that, but now it's $215, $193, $219, $228, $220, $184. 186, 186, all with pictures, 202, 207, 221. So all over the place. I say if you can find this box for around $200, definitely a solid deal, especially, you know, if it's a good looking box and everything like that. I love Chilling Reign. And the cards in it are actually doing really, really good. So next, Lost Origin. Yeah, kind of crazy. Completely sold out. And look at these last few sales. 225, 209, 209, 209, 209, 209, 210, 214, 214. So kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll keep going down a little bit more, level out around $200. I mean, this box did just sell out like a month or two ago. You got to think Evolving Skies has been sold out for a long time. So I still think these boxes will keep going up and down. They're just trying to find their spot right now, especially everybody is buying the actual alt arts themselves. So, but yeah, Lost Origin is down a few bucks. The listed median price is $248. So next we got Fusion Strike. Not down a ton. I mean, it was literally $244 down to $236, back up to $244. But look at the last few sales. $235, $229, $229. And the listed median price is $251. I do think they're going to just keep moving around this price till they find their sweet spot where they're going to be chilling out for a bit. Very good set, though. Very good set. Got the Espeon, the Gengar, Muse, Celebi. It's pretty stacked. Next, Rebel Clash ETB. This thing just keeps going down. I hope it gets down to like $100. That's what I'm hoping. It's a ways away, but I mean, we got some sales in the 130s, 134, 137. The last few sales are 143, 145, 149, then 139. So yeah, hopefully, you know, keeps dropping. Like I said, $100. This is the last one that I need for my Sword and Shield ETB collection. I would love to have it. Next, the Trading Card Game Classic. It's going down a little bit more. Man, I really hope this thing gets a little cheaper. I would actually love to own this box. I think the idea of it is super cool. And I honestly want to open one like myself one day. So I'd love to have two. One to open, one to keep sealed. But the last few sales, 266, 266, 266. Bunch in the 260s, 270. So that's good. I mean, even at 250, I feel like that's a pretty solid deal for what this box really is. I mean, it is massive, premium quality. I have been next to somebody who opened one. You're getting multiple cards that are just some of the best reprints we've ever gotten. It's a really cool box. It really is. It never should have cost $400. And I think that it did cost $400. It actually put a bad taste in people's mouth with this box. This box should have been about a $250 box. I mean, $200 would have been nicer. All right, next we got the Japanese 151 booster box. So another giant wave came. I mean, $76 right here, free shipping from Catch 'em All Collectibles. We got a $97 one right here, and that was sealed for $76. 109, 156 for two, 80, 114, 89, 102, 84. So I mean, these almost got back up to $100. 75 right here. I think Pokey NE is selling them for, I can't remember now, $84.99, maybe something like that, maybe $79.99. So definitely check that out. But right here, you know, $81, sealed 86, 89, 79. But I think everybody got another big giant wave in. So very happy to see this box get cheaper. I would love to see this box get down to like 50, 60 bucks. I would buy so many, and I would love to open it too. So hopefully we can get it down in that $60 price range. I doubt it. So I feel like anything in the 70s is a solid deal. Very good deal. All right, next we got the Pikachu Baby Shiny. Last few sales, 30 for a lightly played, 42 near mint, 30 near mint, 40 near mint, 35 near mint, 48 near mint, 23, 23. So all over the place right now. I personally would not pay over $30 for this card. I don't know. And it's a Baby Shiny. It should really be about $25, $20. It will keep dropping, I think. Let's give it a little more time. The Umbreon VMAX Trainer Gallery. It had such a crazy quick rise that, you know, it's going to fall down a little bit. It's going to level out. So it got up to $63 last few sales. 38, 59, 32, 39, 40, 39, 35, 37, 36. So that's good. That's another chance for everybody to get it. I could see this card, you know, shooting up again. It is Umbreon. The art is very, very solid. So I don't know. I could definitely see this card being like a $75 card one day. It's not sure when. All right, next we got the Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. Love this card. I'm not the biggest fan when they do split stuff up like this. Like the other version is a promo in another $100 box. You know, it's kind of like a money thing. I feel like that card should be in the set like it is for Japan. So, but I love the card and I do love the promo. And I love that the promo's cheap. So that's nice. But this card was $73. Just kind of trying to find its spot right now. 70, 47, 55, 47, 60, 67, 66, 79. I feel like it'll probably chill out around 55, 60 bucks. But yeah, this card was over 100. All the gold cards were over 100. And I mean, even the alternate arts, like Lugia was over $200 for the longest time. And now it's just getting back to 200. There are a few cards, obviously, like the Moonbreon and Giratina and stuff and Blaziken that are just a lot more expensive than they were on release. So besides those few special ones, there really isn't that many that are back to their original price yet. Super cool card though. But yeah, I'm thinking 55, 60 bucks. Next, the Glacian V-Star. Same thing, went crazy, leveling out. Last sold 32, 33, 49, 17, 44, 38. So you gotta think, these cards really are not that hard to pull. And I mean, the ETBs are still around the same price as it was a year ago. I guess maybe like $10 more, but still very easy. You can just open up a box and have good pull rates. I think Crown Zenith is going to be the most open set in the future. Like, no joke. Next, the Suicune, two of my favorite arts in Crown Zenith. Just coming down a little bit. Got up to 30, and I feel like, man, I'm going to keep saying this. I swear, if this card was in Silver Tempest with some tougher pull rates and an alternate art, this card would be one of the most expensive V alternate arts, I think, in all of Sword and Shield. It's that beautiful, and Suicune is beloved by so many. One of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite. So, love this card. I have zero complaints of this card. Like, literally zero. I couldn't nitpick it or anything. Yeah, so let's check these last few sales. 23, 22, 20, 21, 21. If this card gets down to like $15 again, I'm buying as many as I can. I want a full page, 9 of them at least. All right, Twilight Masquerade. Shockingly, a lot of the cards are going up, which is just funny to me. It's kind of doing the same thing Temporal Forces did. You know, they came out, everything started dropping, and then a bunch of cards kind of get hyped up again. But there really isn't that many sales, especially compared to Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces had a lot more sales than these, but these are the few that are going down. The Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, which I get. Like I said before, I need to see this card in person. I don't know. It looks off to me. This card is going down. But again, we got a lightly played at $59. But that was like the high. And then we got a 49, 50, 50, 49, 60, 60, 60, 59. So it was, you know, a lot more sales in the 60s, and now they're in the 40s and 50s. I can't see this card getting hyped up, but you never know. All right, next we got the Teal Mask Ogerpon. Now, you guys know I'm not a fan of these cards. I don't know what they were thinking with the art, but last few sales were in the 40s, and it was a $70 card, which is just crazy to me. I don't know who bought that for 70 bucks. Next, one of the other special illustration rares that I just don't even know what they were thinking or why they even chose this Pokemon. I mean, the Pokemon itself is okay, but I don't know. The art, you're like, you can't even tell what's going on. It takes you a minute to even find the Pokemon. Let's see here. Last sold, it was 32. Now the last few sales are in the 20s, 21, 21, 19, 20. I don't think this will be a very popular special illustration rare. Maybe it looks better in person. I don't know. Not a fan. Next, a card that I really am a big fan of, the Arceus and Dialga Palkia GX Tag Team. I still need this card for my tag team collection. And it's really just going down a tiny bit, but I would love to see this thing, I don't know, 130, 120 bucks. I'd buy it instantly. I think this is a very unique card, but yeah, it was like 168 down to the low 160s. But yeah, it's so cool looking. So unique. This is a statue that I would love to have in my house. As you guys know, I love to have life-size statues. I have a life-size statue of Spider-Man behind me. That is from the original Spider-Man movie. They gave one to each Blockbuster. So it's pretty old. Big fan of anything life-size. I have a life-size Venom bust. Bunch of life-size things. All right, next we got the Umbreon V Alt Art. Love this card. Almost got to $200. Last few sales here are 160, 184 pictures. A couple lightly played through the 170s. Otherwise, 183, 177, 175, 175, 189. So in the 180s, 170s. Hopefully this card gets down to like 150 for everybody. So if people do want to grab it, I feel like 150. If you think about it, it is Umbreon. It's an alternate art in Evolving Skies. $700 a booster box. And with the Moonreon being so expensive, I honestly feel like this card should be, you know, around $150. It is a super cool card. All right, next, the Umbreon VMAX. I never thought I'd say it, but it is going down. So almost got to $1,000 raw. And look at these last few sales, guys. 748, 648, 648. That 1450 is probably a PSA 10. Then 870. We got a 679 and moderately played. Near mint 600, 944 near mint. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why it's so hard for me to recommend to buy the Umbreon when it's, you know, the most hyped up card in Pokemon right now. Because whenever anything is super hyped up, it almost always falls off at least a little bit, some more than others. But yeah, pretty wild that this card is, you know, some are getting a near mint for $600-700. To be honest, I mean, $1,000 for this card raw is pretty expensive. It should realistically be like $500. I know people are going to get mad at me, but maybe $750, and then like Giratina be like $500, and the rest be around that. Because I mean, the Umbreon is special. People are obsessed with this card. But yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. I think the PSA 10 price is still around the same $1,400-1,500. But yeah, I'm curious, you know, how nice these cards are for the 748 and 648. And I could honestly see this card spiking right back up. I mean, I guarantee some people are sitting on a ton of these. Like, I bet you there's a few people that have a ton of Umbreons that can just move the price kind of whenever they want. But it's a super crazy card. Super crazy story, too. I mean, it's just all over the place. All right, next, we got the Gengar VMAX. So basically, all the top Sword and Shield alternate arts right now are coming down a tiny bit. So it was over $400. Let's check these last few sales here. $391, $410, $402, $358, $330. We got a damage for $177. $387. Moderately played for $250, $388. So we still do have a few sales in the 400s, but I mean, $330, not bad. $358 even, I mean, not too bad. Pretty cool card, very unique. I think it is one of the better Sword and Shield alternate arts. I still would have liked a more realistic Gengar card. Like, imagine if this was realistic and like really creepy, but again, can't complain too much. All right, next, we're going to hop to Arizona TCG and check out the Giratina V. It's coming down a little bit. So PSA 10, it was up to like 950 and now about 850, and raw 450 down to like 420. But I did see a few sales on eBay for, I seen one in 350, and then I seen a few at around $400, or it was like $3.99 and $10 in shipping. This is the one card that I really hope falls a good amount, because I would love to get this card, like love to, because I think it will go back up one day. But hopefully, you know, I can get it for 300 or 350. Solid deal for that card. All right, next we got the Charizard from Celebrations. Now, here's the thing. We've gotten quite a few reprints of this Charizard to where this card isn't really that special anymore. I mean, we just got another one in the Trading Card Classic game, which I think looks much better. It doesn't have the ugly stamp and a better holo foil. Then we got two in Evolutions, Reverse Holo, Regular Holo. I mean, we even got a metal one in the Celebrations UPC. So, I mean, I could see this card just chilling out around 150. Could possibly get down to $100, but that'd be wild. Raw's around 60, 70 bucks. You never know, it could. Maybe $50, $40 raw, $100 in a PSA 10. I actually know some people who invested a ton of money into a bunch of these. Very risky. All right, next. The Rayquaza VMAX. So same thing, $700. So the PSA 10's coming down a little bit, but the raw is still kind of going up. So $700, and now the sales are like $640, $630. I seen one, I think, at like $615 just yesterday, I think. So coming down a little bit. Yeah, and I did just see this card again in person the other day, and it is very beautiful. The beams don't bug me nearly as much in person. Very cool card, but I'm curious what the PSA 10 is going to settle at. You know, if raw is $420 or whatever it is, you know, what is the PSA 10 price going to be? So $650 right now compared to $425. Not too bad. All right, last on the list, we got the Pikachu Master Ball from the Japanese 151 set. We got sales under $200 now. So $195, $210, $192 for 8 bids. And this is the most expensive Master Ball for the 151 set. So a lot of them right now are dropping in price. I called it from the beginning that I felt like these cards were a little overpriced. Now, if we would not have gotten the massive 151 Japanese reprint, these cards would not be struggling or coming down probably much at all. And I'm not sure, I could maybe see these cards coming down a little bit more, 150-ish maybe. In my opinion, I feel like the best Master Ball should be around $100 and everything else, you know, cheaper, but just my opinion. But yeah, that was today's Pokemon Falling Friday. If you guys do see anything moving up or down in the market, please let me know. It helps out a ton. And if you guys do like this content, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please leave a like. And just know if you do leave a comment, I comment back to every single person. I feel like it's the least I can do. Even if my views quadruple from here, I'm still going to do that. And if you want to support more, you can now become a member. It's only 99 cents a month. I post exclusive content on there when I see new cards, good deals, stuff like that. And you can check out my eBay store and my Instagram where I show off my collection. And I'm also going to Card Party in a couple weeks, so please let me know down below if you guys are coming to Card Party. I'd love to meet you. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to check out my last What If Wednesday, where I go through all the investing and collecting questions, where you guys will actually be featured in the video, and one person's question is featured on the thumbnail every single week, watch this video right here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.